Guys, we'll start this session now. Gaurav sir, Ayan sir, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, fine. So I'm sharing my screen now and we'll start the session for the next batch. Okay, so Ganga, I think this is yours. Can you start? Are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Ganga, start your explanation.
If ladies footwear for summer 2020, and as it's a fashion brand, so to make it fashionable, I use different techniques like fringing, collage, and kirigami, rolling it, and I chose the light colors because it's for summer. And I use cylinder for base, all this, and my English is suffering from COVID-19, so I can't explain too much.
No
Sorry.
problem, Ganga. You can talk in Hindi. It's okay. Ganga, you can explain in Hindi. No problem.
जितना कर सकते किया ना मैम, as it's for summer, so I chose light colors. I tried to use different techniques like fringing, collage, and kirigami, and cylinder for base. For heel, I choose like
Okay. Whose turn is it? Gaurav, do you want to start or it's Ayan's turn?
I mean, it's fine.
Okay, Gaurav, you can start.
Yeah. So the finishing is really good, and it's good that you have used different techniques on that. And yes, all the colors are going with the summer 2020. Fine. Also, if you can, if you know any brand, which if you are aware of any brand and their logo, you can also you can draw on top of it, or anywhere where you feel that okay, this is the right place to place a brand logo. Okay, which will also show that okay, how aware you are to the examiners basically. Okay, at the same time, like the proportion, the size of the footwear which you have used, it's fine that you have made one piece. It's no problem, because you won't be getting more time to develop the another piece if it is that big size. Another thing is, I would like to suggest same thing. The presentation, the base you have to develop. Right now in pictures it is on somewhere on top of pages, multiple pages I can see, right? So instead of doing that, put a good color. uh, Again, you have to choose that color for the base where you think this will be a good contrast for your product. It should not be again like right now the picture I can see it is on top of white, right? So somewhere it is merging those colors, because almost near to white color, all the light colors are pink, that blue, I think, light blue and white, it's all merging somewhere, right? Only the black colors are into contrast. Maybe if you use I mean, my suggestion is if you use yellow color. Okay,
yeah.
so
Yes, sir.
maybe it will be a good contrast for all the colors which you have used. Okay, yes, you
Okay.
have a little bit of yellow color on top of it, but it is still fine. It has a very less percentage on your product. Understood? So
Yes, sir.
so whatever you're making, everything has to be conscious decision of yours. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so good, very good.
Thank you, Ganga.
Thank you, sir.
Next is
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Cheryl. Cheryl,
Yes, ma'am.
please explain.
Okay. I've used colors like yellow, blue, lavender, and pink, and also cream, because they give a lot of summer vibe to me. I've used so firstly I've made of slip-on flip-flop, because in summer our legs can get very sweaty, and flip-flops are very comfortable for that very reason. And also they have a block heels underneath, so that it can also be worn outside, but although it is a very casual footwear. I've used the fringing technique for the belt on top for the slide on, and I've used flowers using the kirigami method to indicate that it is a tropical weather that we have in the summer. In the summers, and I've used the same colors on both the sides, and I've used strips on top of it just for the aesthetic too.
Ayan?
Hi, Cyril. So
Hello.
it's good that I can see symmetric the aesthetic value that you have integrated into the product. Again, it's good that you have created both pair within the time. It's good. I can see the execution level and everything. It's nice. It's just that adding on. See, again, it's a slipper. So putting, I don't know how much thought process that you have used or something. So when it's not gonna use inside the house or something like that, right? So it might get dirty as yellow color, or you could have used something. So that is a thought that you need to put in. Apart from that, you can use the logo, since it is going to be a fashionable product. Uh, yeah.
I had a doubt about that because I wasn't sure if we can put existing logos, or should I have to like create a new
You can
logo?
create. So see, it's not like that you need to have. You can create your own logo, right?
Yeah.
So you are Cheryl. So how exactly you can define your own name of logo of your own name, right? So see, there's no restriction doing extra out there. So try to implement that, and yeah, it's good. The proportion, the ergonomics of the feet, I can see. Also, the way you have explained the concept, it's going to give the feel and also the symmetriness into it. Good job. But just put something into mind, like when the environment is not going to be used in the house but outside the house, right? As you have also said. So yeah.
Thank you, Cheryl. Next is Hiral. Hiral, are you here?
Yes, ma'am. Am I visible?
Yes, please explain your product.
Okay, the first thing, the theme was summer 2020, and I've made these basic flats, basic slippers, because nobody likes to get uncomfortable with boots and heels and all during summer. And also, when you think of summer, the first thing that comes to our mind is lemonade, the sun, and everything. So like I didn't have too much color paper, so I had to make use of newspaper and the white paper. So the white represents the white clear sky, and the orange represents the sun. And also I've made cutouts of lemons, and made a pattern out of it. Like if I want to relate it to this quarantine situation, I can say that the lemons represent the social distancing part of it. And also I didn't know that we could use the existing brand name, and I couldn't think of any new name, so I just made the brand name as Foot, and I made the size 7. Like I just stuck it on the slipper. That's it. And I use
Yeah,
newspaper for the
this is
belt.
very intuitive.
Gaurav?
Yes. So yeah, that's what it was striking from that time, that which you have written foot. Okay. Please try to think of some other name, because just it's a body part, right? And anyone will get confused whether it is a brand or whether it is a part of your body which is supposed to be there, and which is very obvious actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, like the
so
time was running out and I couldn't think of anything else. I
it's
didn't know
okay.
we could
Don't
use
write.
the existing one.
Don't write. Don't write. Okay. Uh, Another thing is it's good that you have used lemon, which is again kind of represent summer. Okay, and any comment, why did you make that first part as a broader? I mean, it's quite broader, right? The shape of the front.
Oh, okay.
No, no,
No,
I'm
like
asking any idea. Is it purposely or I mean?
no, sir, no. No, it's just the basic ones, basic flip
Okay.
flops. No.
Okay, so see, the question is to all who has made slippers and footwear. Okay, the question is footwear for a fashion brand with the theme of summer 2020. Okay, now footwear is, yes, what you have made exactly. It is fulfilling the question, which is slipper and shoes and everything. Okay, but also try to think something different apart from wearing the chappal or anything else. Can we wear anything else instead of these? Can you bring out some, can you introduce some other kind of footwear which has different shape, different function, but again as if again for the purpose of fashion? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I mean it is yeah, that you have made it is a chappal, fine, and which you have decorated, fine. Okay, but again, I'll tell you that if this question comes, if the same question comes in the situation test, will you be making the same thing again?
No, sir. I don't think
What will you make?
so. I don't know, something more
So
something
that's
more creative.
more
Something
creative,
more.
right? That's what I mean. Something which catches the eye, because
Yeah.
this product again everyone will make. Are you getting
Yes, sir.
what I'm trying to introduce? New idea about your
Yes.
question. Okay, so think of something different, because you are going to be a designer. You're not going to be a footwear maker. You don't have to make a very good footwear. Try to experiment with footwear.
Okay.
Okay, correct. Okay, Rimchim.
Okay. Richa, are you here? Richa, can you hear us? Richa, I just admitted you. She also messaged me. She had less battery, so we'll come to this one again. Next is Farheen.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Hi, Farheen. You can
Hello,
start.
am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I made a simple wheelchair for a 50-year-old man. So I just added I used a color out of newspaper like blue and white so that it can show the calm colors like as old people like, not old, like 50-year-old people will feel calm and comfortable with these colors, eye pleasing colors. And I gave some these roller things down for foot to rest, and at head area also to comfort them, like it will give a massaging effect to the person. And I added what will I say, two things to keep phone or like anything to eat, or a place to keep things for the person, for the patient, like phone and anything. Yeah, that area. That's it. I just made a simple wheelchair.
Yeah. Vivian, can you just shift the screen with the product, the isometric one?
Yeah, also I added this tissue paper to give cushion effect to the person sitting.
Yeah. Good. So I can see there are requirement taken care the requirement of the 50-year-old person. But how? You are not defined as particular height or something, right? So can you like you could have also made the justice with those kind of people where exactly the height also can be readjusted, right?
Yeah.
Right. Also, I don't know, like you just need to think that way as well. Also,
Yeah, I didn't
when
added
you
any
see,
function.
yeah, it's not that's not an issue. So the handle which I can see is very much flat from the side. But then you could have also used as you have used in the back holding area, right?
Yeah, I could have done
Yeah,
that.
right. So the same sort of strip that you could have run through from the back till the bottom of the chair, right? So see, there's a very little changes that you need to work on. Apart from that, work on the how exactly that is going to stable again, as the all of you guys are making the mistakes are there's only two uh, wheels are there. It cannot.
But it is stable, sir. Like it can move and it can
Yeah, but
stand by its
see that
own.
again. That is for feet. Rest area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it cannot go down fully. See, now you are assuming. Are you getting a point? You are
Yeah.
assuming it, but have you seen in reality?
No.
Yeah, so there's always either third wheel or four wheel in the wheelchair, because to make it stable so that the person who's sitting, they should not be getting the fearness of that they might fall down or something like that, right? So
Yeah.
see, these are the very small detailing that you need to work on, but that will give you advantage to make the difference between the others. Now the way everyone is making the same mistake. So now if you can observe these small details and can put add-ons to your model, then it will obviously the person can strike, okay, this person has the observation skills very good and something. So from now everyone is going to observe each and everything, whether it is scissor, whether it is chair, whether it is anything. Try to understand, try to also put working with the semantics. See, we have one semantics that it can work like this, but can it work the other way? Can we break, as Gaurav sir said, can we go beyond the our traditional this thing ki, this is the chair, this is the slipper, but can we make the changes in that ergonomically? We should not, but can we make any add-ons into it? So work on that, conceptualize more, do the practice, how exactly you can do it fast on the
Okay,
yeah.
Richa, you are next. Can you please explain your product?
So I have made a footwear which is basic white in color with some hint of white stones in it, which is like she shells, and it represents summer. I have made it classic at the same time. It's comfortable and basic. It has uh, it has some straps which will give extra support and comfort to anyone feet, and a strap with buckle and heels to make it more edgy.
Okay. Gaurav?
Yes. Wait a second. Let me see the detail. Okay, okay. Fine. The surface which you have created, it is really nice. The thermocol pieces which you have stuck on top of that. I mean, quite different approach which I can see here. Okay.
Sir, sir, can I
Mm-hmm.
explain the materials I've used?
Yes, please.
So the white stones you can see, which represent sea cells, are from soaps, white soap. I scratched them and I sprinkled them on it. I used white ivory sheets to make the straps and everything. I used gold glitter paper to make buckle and tip of the heel, and as a base I used cardboard, which I have been covered so it is not visible.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's okay. Those are reinforcement material. It has to be
And,
there. Okay. And it's good that you have covered it. The
and yeah,
heels, sorry?
when I was making those straps, in my mind, I thought of like in summer we get lots of sweats in our feet also. So I made it like uh, I made it and I give them some area to breathe, or some area to breathe.
Okay, 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 Richa, your time is up. Okay, let me give you the feedback quickly. Okay, the heels which you have placed it, if you see, it is little ahead of the back. Okay, can I see
So
the side view of it? Yes. Uh, so the placement of this, you have to shift it little here so that
yeah, I realized.
so when a foot comes over here, okay, the maximum force it has here over here. Okay, this is the area
Hmm.
where you can have where you will have maximum force. So you have to put basic physics as well. You have to understand where it will break, where it will bend, and how a user gonna use it. So accordingly you have to make the product as well. Fine, so this is about this part. Now let's talk about summer. Why do you think this color is going with summer?
Sir, I thought why we don't only use yellow and basic some pop-up colors in summer. We can use also white, and because some people usually like to wear like monochromatic colors or maybe some solid color. That's why I
Okay, okay, okay. So right now, fine. The white color you're saying it is very light and it goes with it. Agrees, but also you have to add more colors, more light, vibrant color to justify this thought process. Otherwise, what will happen is the whole your footwear looks little elegant. Okay, the whole theme is shifting from summer to some party wear.
yeah, I had
Okay,
this thought in
so
mind.
you have to understand that also. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes you just have to little brainstorm that how your product will look like and what you should do and you should not do. It will be easier for you to take the decision. Right now the product looks good and the techniques which you have used, it's really nice, but color and little bit of that placement is going away from the question. Okay, so you have to understand this sort of emotion, color psychology, and maybe I hope you will apply on the next product. Fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Uh,
Thank you.
last is Arya. Arya, are you here with us?
Yes, ma'am. Here.
Yeah.
Am I
Please
audible?
explain your product. Yes.
Okay. First of all, I just use this color because yellow is more vibrant. For it represents youth and energy, and I combined it with this black because
I got it inspired from that honeybee, because in summer we used to see honeybees. So I just made a sandal because summer we all choose to be more comfortable. So wearing big shoes, it's not so comfortable. So it's comfortable, and it has only low heel, because in summer we used to go to beaches and all, and wearing heels we can't go there. And I even added the grips with this crepe paper for just having that grip to the sandal, and added fringes at the side just to give a cool look. And the chappal is adjustable with a satin ribbon, which can be adjusted according to their wish. That's all.
Cool. Looks great. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Arya.
Arya.
Yeah, Arya. Arya, your concept is really nice. The way you have executed is also nice. Like how simply you chose to make the entire color combination. Also, the you have used some logo out there. Yeah, that's pretty much okay. Uh, Good to go with the timings and the management. Rimjim, I can't see his her write up. So, Arya, you made it
Yes.
only in 2 hours, right?
What?
You made it in 2 hours, right?
Yes, I made 12.
Just asking because it's good that you have explored and used your like visualization skills and together here as far as I see it.
Okay, sir. So is it necessary to make both the pairs?
Not necessary, as Gaurav sir also already has explained that it should
Okay,
be
working with both the thing is so much tougher, because we have to manage in both those.
yeah, that's what. So in this particular practicing with both is good, but not need to make both. You can give the rest while writing better write up, or the sketches which can help to increase your ability to explain or detailed out your concept, right? So
Okay.
while sketching, you can say this particular color and this particular hinge or the strap that I've used just because of this. It was giving some sort of feeling or emotional attachment with the summer. That's and it's still this is this. So you can explain why by using these terminology in the your discrimination that the write up that you're
Okay.
going.
Right up.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sir.
apart from that, everything is good. Use more ideas like just also write up. You need to do some sort of brainstorming. It's good that you have created, but go beyond your restriction that
Limits.
as
Okay.
most of the time me Gaurav, that don't restrict yourself, don't again put your thought in one direction. It's good to have final product, but before that if you'll be conceptualizing and having more different variation ideas, then you can collaborate all these ideas at once, and then you can good that you have created. And as you have explained, you also use the honeycomb concept, yellow, black, and all, right? Good.
Yes, sir.
But use it also when you do it in the write up.
Thank
Good.
you, Ayan.
Rimji ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Sanjana, you sent me personally and you did the exam later on and you did it in 3 hours. Do you have the product with you in hand? You can on the video and show it. And quick. Sanjana? Sanjana, can you hear us? Surbhi, you showed your product, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sanjana, you are the only one left. Do you want to show your product? I think she cannot hear us. So, Gaurav and Ayan, just in 30 seconds, can you conclude something for them that they can look forward to? Gaurav?
Gaurav sir.
Yes, sure. After Akash.
Oh. Hello everyone. Coming again.
And Ayan, quickly, we have less than 5 minutes left.
Sure. So I'm concluding at the end of the day. See, most important, everything is important, because see, at the end of the day, when you are going to execute, that is going to take your concept and the thought process that you are going to put into your question, right? Whatever is been asked. So just don't rush to execute, but don't just put your all the entire time in terms of conceptualizing. So manage, work on the management side too, where exactly you'll be able to execute better and create the concept in better manner. Okay. So yeah, that's all from my side. Be focus, and don't feel that you're not doing good. You just need to improvise and practice more. Yeah.
Gaurav?
Yes, I'll just add 2-3 points here. Yes, you have to read the question very properly, because like today what we have done is the assessment based on two questions, which was footwear and another was wheelchair, right? So you have to understand the question emotion first, like what they are actually trying to ask. Okay, it's not that you have to make a proper full-fledged wheelchair or something which is very common, which is footwear. So here you have to understand how much you can play around, so that you will understand after reading question. Now here they have asked you wheelchair, right? Now they know that as a student, as a beginner in design field, they don't expect you to understand, I mean, to do full-fledged wheelchair. Here you can play around with new concept. Here nothing is mentioned, only one thing is mentioned, is the only your age group, right? 50 years age group. They didn't mention for which year, or whether for the current year or whether for the 2021, 2022, anything they haven't mentioned. So here this you can take this as a leverage, and maybe you can make something very nice futuristic, maybe 2050. So that you will be mentioning on your write-up later. Understood? Right now whatever you are making, it's all chair, wheel, everything is very stereotyped, everything like whatever I have seen today, footwear or the wheelchair, all things are common. Okay, and everyone is almost making the same thing. It's just someone is making very good nice finished, and making it good in proportion. But this is not the end. I mean, this is not design. This is just making your product right. First is making product right, second is making it more futuristic, or consider thing as a design challenge, and then put an attempt on it. See things differently, try to imagine with different object, mix and merge with different products, and then see how things are coming out. Okay.
And,
So
there's
yeah.
less than a minute. So thank you, Ayan and Gaurav, for being with us for this long session. I hope the students loved it, and we'll call you next week again. And guys, please keep practicing. Stay happy, stay healthy, and be safe at home. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.